Welcome to Zen Mind Peaceful Life, where we explore the mysteries of astrology, self-discovery, and the profound wisdom of the universe. Today, we unveil the 25 divine psychological traits that make Capricorn one of the most extraordinary and blessed zodiac signs. You may know Capricorn as the ambitious, disciplined achiever, but there's much more beneath the surface: hidden strengths, deep emotions, and a wisdom beyond their years. What if I told you that Capricorn possesses a rare gift that allows them to turn hardships into stepping stones for success? Or that their quiet resilience is not just a trait, but a cosmic blessing that sets them apart from the rest? And here's something that might surprise you. Trait number 3 will challenge everything you thought you knew about Capricorn. It reveals a side of them that few truly understand, one that is both powerful and deeply transformative. If you're a Capricorn, this video will help you embrace your strengths and unlock your full potential. If you know a Capricorn, you'll gain a deeper appreciation for their complex and fascinating nature. And even if you're not a Capricorn, the wisdom hidden within these traits can inspire you to cultivate discipline, patience, and emotional depth in your own life. But before we begin, take a moment to subscribe to Zen Mind Peaceful Life. By joining our community, you'll gain access to more insightful astrology content, self-improvement guides, and cosmic wisdom to help you navigate life's journey with clarity and purpose. And don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Now, let's dive deep into the essence of Capricorn and discover the 25 psychological traits that make them truly extraordinary. 1. Unwavering determination, the power to overcome any obstacle. Capricorn is the embodiment of perseverance. While many people give up when faced with difficulties, Capricorn sees challenges as stepping stones to success. Their determination is not just about hard work, it's a deep-seated belief that anything is possible with the right amount of effort and patience. Think of someone like Elon Musk, a Capricorn whose journey has been filled with failures, setbacks, and near-collapse moments. Yet, his relentless pursuit of innovation and his refusal to quit have led to groundbreaking achievements. This is the essence of Capricorn's strength: they keep pushing forward when others would surrender. Small blue diamond: how to apply this trait in your life. Whenever you face an obstacle, ask yourself, what would a Capricorn do? Instead of seeing setbacks as failures, view them as lessons. Channel Capricorn's resilience and remind yourself that persistence leads to success. 2. A profound sense of responsibility, the pillar of reliability. Capricorn doesn't just take responsibility, they embrace it. Whether it's in their personal relationships, career, or community, they feel a deep obligation to fulfill their duties with integrity. People instinctively trust Capricorns because they are dependable and committed to their promises. Imagine a colleague who never misses a deadline, a friend who always follows through on their word, or a leader who takes accountability instead of blaming others. That's Capricorn. Their strong sense of duty makes them the backbone of any team, family, or organization. Small blue diamond: how to apply this trait in your life. If you want to be respected and trusted, practice showing up for others the way Capricorn does. Follow through on commitments, take ownership of your actions, and strive for excellence in everything you do. 3. Wisdom beyond their years, the old soul of the Zodiac. There's a reason Capricorns often seem more mature than their peers: they possess an innate wisdom that allows them to see the bigger picture. Unlike those who act impulsively, Capricorn carefully considers their choices, weighing the long-term impact of every decision. This wisdom is often attributed to their ruling planet, Saturn, which represents discipline, patience, and deep life lessons. It's why Capricorns rarely get caught up in fleeting trends or momentary pleasures. Instead, they focus on what truly matters: stability, personal growth, and legacy. Small blue diamond: how to apply this trait in your life. Before making big decisions, take a step back and think like a Capricorn. Ask yourself, will this choice benefit me in the long run? Practicing patience and foresight can help you make wiser, more fulfilling life choices. 4. The ability to stay calm under pressure, a master of emotional control. In times of crisis, some people panic, while others remain composed. Capricorn belongs to the latter group. Their ability to maintain a level head under stress is what makes them such great leaders, problem solvers, and decision makers. Whether it's dealing with workplace stress, financial struggles, or personal hardships, Capricorns approach problems with logic rather than emotion. This allows them to find solutions instead of being overwhelmed by the situation. Small blue diamond: how to apply this trait in your life when facing stress. Practice Capricorn's method of emotional discipline. Instead of reacting impulsively, pause, take a deep breath, and analyze the situation rationally. Over time, this habit will help you navigate challenges with confidence and poise. 5. Natural leadership skills, the silent but powerful guide. Capricorns don't demand leadership, they earn it. Unlike some who lead with charisma alone, Capricorn leads with action, wisdom, and a strategic mindset. Their approach is practical and results-driven, making them highly respected figures in both personal and professional environments. One of the reasons Capricorns make such effective leaders is their deep understanding of structure and planning. They don't believe in shortcuts, they believe in discipline and careful execution. Whether they are managing a team, running a business, or guiding loved ones, they do so with patience and expertise. Small blue diamond: how to apply this trait in your life. If you want to cultivate leadership skills like Capricorn, focus on leading by example. Show integrity, work hard, and think strategically. True leadership isn't about being the loudest voice in the room, it's about inspiring others through action. 6. A sentimental yet guarded nature, the paradox of Capricorn's heart. At first glance, Capricorn may seem pragmatic and emotionally reserved. But beneath their composed exterior lies a heart filled with deep sentimentality. They hold on to memories, cherish traditions, and value relationships more than they let on. However, they are also cautious, as Capricorn does not open up easily, as they fear vulnerability might be mistaken for weakness. This trait makes them incredibly loyal and dedicated in their relationships, but it also means they can struggle with expressing their emotions openly. While they feel things deeply, they often suppress their emotions rather than sharing them freely. Small blue diamond: how to apply this trait in your life. Learn from Capricorn's balance. Being sentimental is not a weakness, but it's important to allow yourself to be emotionally open with the right people. Cultivating trust and expressing your emotions in a healthy way can deepen your relationships. 7. A natural social connector, the glue that holds relationships together. Capricorns are not typically seen as the most extroverted sign, but they possess a unique social strength, the ability to form meaningful, long-lasting relationships. They are not interested in superficial connections, they prefer deep, loyal bonds built on trust and mutual respect. Because of this, Capricorn often becomes the unspoken leader in their social circles, bringing people together and maintaining harmony. They are the friend who remembers birthdays, the colleague who ensures teamwork stays strong, and the family member who holds traditions together. Small blue diamond: how to apply this trait in your life. Be intentional in your relationships. Instead of chasing surface-level connections, focus on cultivating deep and meaningful bonds. Like Capricorn, invest in the people who matter and be the pillar of support they can rely on. 8. A deep concern for others, the silent protector. Capricorns are known for their tough exterior, but their care for others runs deep. They often take on the role of protector, ensuring that their loved ones are safe, stable, and supported. Whether it's offering financial help, career advice, or simply being a steady presence in times of need, Capricorn's way of showing love is through action rather than words. However, their deep concern for others can sometimes become a burden. They may feel responsible for problems that aren't theirs to solve or put others' needs ahead of their own. Small blue diamond: how to apply this trait in your life. Show love through action, but don't forget to set healthy boundaries. Capricorn's strength lies in their ability to support others, but true balance comes from also prioritizing their own well-being. 9. Sensitivity, determination, and kindness, a rare combination. Capricorn's personality is often misunderstood. While they are ambitious and disciplined, they are also deeply sensitive and kind-hearted. They feel emotions just as intensely as water signs, but instead of expressing them outwardly, they channel them into meaningful action. This combination of sensitivity and determination makes them incredibly resilient. They do not let heartbreak, disappointment, or failure break them, they use it as fuel to push forward. Their kindness, meanwhile, is shown through their unwavering support, loyalty, and willingness to help others succeed. Small blue diamond: how to apply this trait in your life. When facing difficulties, embrace Capricorn's approach, turn pain into motivation. Instead of dwelling on hardships, use them as a driving force to become stronger and wiser. 10. Vulnerability to emotional hurt, the hidden weakness of a strong soul. Despite their strength and resilience, Capricorns are not immune to emotional pain. In fact, their depth of feeling makes them more susceptible to heartbreak than most realize. When betrayed, they do not forget easily. When disappointed, they take it personally. Because they invest so much in their relationships and ambitions, setbacks can hit them hard. However, Capricorn's greatest blessing is their ability to grow from these experiences. Rather than allowing pain to consume them, they transform it into wisdom. Over time, they learn to guard their energy, surround themselves with the right people, and use emotional setbacks as lessons rather than obstacles. Small blue diamond: how to apply this trait in your life. If you resonate with Capricorn's emotional depth, remember that pain is a teacher, not a punishment. Instead of closing off your heart, allow yourself to learn, heal, and emerge stronger from every challenge. 11. A strong sense of pride, standing tall through every challenge. Capricorns take great pride in their achievements, integrity, and personal growth. They are not ones to seek approval from others. What matters most to them is staying true to their own standards. Unlike some who crumble under criticism, Capricorn sees every setback as an opportunity to refine themselves. However, this pride can also make it difficult for them to ask for help or admit when they're struggling. They prefer to solve problems on their own rather than appear vulnerable. While this self-reliance is admirable, it can sometimes prevent them from receiving the support they truly need. Small blue diamond: how to apply this trait in your life. Be proud of your accomplishments. But remember that strength also comes from knowing when to seek help. True resilience isn't about handling everything alone, it's about knowing when to trust others. 12. A dreamer at heart, the visionary side of Capricorn. Despite their reputation for being practical and grounded, Capricorns have a secret: they are dreamers. They may not indulge in daydreams like a Pisces or take impulsive risks like an Aries, but their minds are always envisioning a better future. They dream not for the sake of fantasy, but as a blueprint for real success. Their dreams, however, come with a challenge. Capricorn sometimes struggles to take the necessary steps to turn their visions into reality, especially when they feel stuck in routines. They may need a push to step out of their comfort zone and take bold action. Small blue diamond: how to apply this trait in your life. Don't let fear hold you back from turning your dreams into action. Take small, strategic steps toward your goals, just like Capricorn would, and watch your vision come to life. 13. A discreet approach to romance, love built on trust and stability. Capricorns do not rush into love. They take their time, observing and analyzing before allowing themselves to open up. Unlike more impulsive signs, they believe that love should be built on trust, reliability, and shared values. This makes them one of the most loyal partners in the Zodiac. However, their guarded nature can sometimes be mistaken for coldness. They rarely wear their heart on their sleeve and may take longer than most to express their emotions fully. But once they commit, their love is deep, unwavering, and built to last. Small blue diamond: how to apply this trait in your life. Whether you are a Capricorn or dating one, patience is key. Take the time to build trust and emotional security. Real love, like Capricorns, is worth the wait. 14. An unbreakable code of loyalty. Once earned, it lasts forever. Loyalty is not just a trait of Capricorn, it is a core principle they live by. When they trust and care about someone, they will stand by them through thick and thin. They are the friend who will defend you, the partner who will support you unconditionally, and the family member who will always have your back. However, Capricorn's loyalty is not given freely. It must be earned. And once it is broken, it is nearly impossible to restore. They do not tolerate betrayal and will cut ties without hesitation if they feel their trust has been violated. Small blue diamond. How to apply this trait in your life. Value and protect the trust others place in you. Like Capricorn, be selective with your loyalty and only invest deeply in those who truly deserve it. 15. A romantic yet practical nature. Love with depth and devotion. Capricorns are often misunderstood in love. While they may not be the most openly affectionate sign, their love runs deep. They believe in showing love through actions rather than words, providing support, stability, and long-term commitment. They are not easily swayed by fleeting passion, they seek something real, something lasting. Because of this, they are highly selective in love and will only commit to someone who aligns with their values and life goals. Small blue diamond. How to apply this trait in your life. If you want to build a strong, lasting relationship, take inspiration from Capricorn. Focus on trust, reliability, and long-term compatibility rather than just fleeting emotions. True love is a marathon, not a sprint. 16. A deep need for emotional security, the foundation of their strength. Capricorns are often seen as independent and self-sufficient, but beneath their composed exterior lies a strong need for emotional security. Unlike some signs that thrive on spontaneity, Capricorn feels most at peace when they have a stable emotional foundation, whether in relationships, career, or personal life. This is why they are so selective about the people they allow into their inner circle. They do not waste energy on relationships that feel uncertain or unreliable. If they invest in someone emotionally, it's because they see long-term potential. Small blue diamond. How to apply this trait in your life. Prioritize emotional security in your relationships. Surround yourself with people who make you feel safe, valued, and respected. Like Capricorn, be intentional about who you allow into your life. 17. An unshakable sense of discipline, the key to their success. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, the planet of discipline and structure. This gives them an incredible ability to stay focused and committed, even when others lose motivation. Whether they are pursuing a career goal, improving their health, or working on personal growth, they approach everything with a high level of discipline. However, this trait can sometimes make them too hard on themselves. If things don't go as planned, they may struggle with self-criticism or feelings of inadequacy. Small blue diamond. How to apply this trait in your life. Cultivate discipline in small, consistent ways, whether it's setting a morning routine, committing to long-term goals, or practicing self-control in difficult situations. But also remember to be kind to yourself when things don't go perfectly. 18. A natural ability to read people, the silent observer. One of Capricorn's most underrated strengths is their ability to read people. They have an intuitive sense of who can be trusted, who is being genuine, and who has hidden motives. While they may not always express their thoughts openly, they are constantly observing and analyzing the people around them. This makes them excellent judges of character. They rarely get fooled by charm or empty words because they rely on actions rather than promises. Small blue diamond. How to apply this trait in your life. Before fully trusting someone, observe their actions over time. Like Capricorn, practice discernment and let people prove their intentions through consistency, not just words. 19. A unique approach to pleasure, emotions over instant gratification. Unlike signs that indulge in pleasure for the sake of excitement, Capricorn experiences joy most deeply when there is an emotional or meaningful connection involved. Whether it's in relationships, career achievements, or personal experiences, they seek fulfillment beyond temporary pleasure. This is why they do not easily fall for superficial relationships or impulsive decisions. They want something deeper, something that holds value in the long run. Small blue diamond: how to apply this trait in your life. Instead of chasing temporary gratification, ask yourself, will this bring me long-term fulfillment? By aligning your choices with what truly matters, you can create a life of deeper meaning and satisfaction. 20. A devoted and protective lover, the silent guardian in relationships. Capricorn may not be the most expressive sign when it comes to romance, but their love is unwavering. Once they commit, they are fiercely devoted and protective of their partner. They believe in building a relationship based on trust, loyalty, and long-term stability. However, their protective nature can sometimes come across as controlling if not balanced properly. They want the best for their loved ones, but they must learn to give their partner space to grow independently. Small blue diamond: how to apply this trait in your life. Love, like Capricorn, with loyalty and dedication, but also allow space for growth and independence in relationships. True love is about support, not control. 21. Emotional adaptability, the ability to shift and grow. Capricorns may seem like creatures of habit, but they possess an incredible ability to adapt emotionally when necessary. Like the phases of the moon, their emotions shift depending on their environment and life circumstances. This makes them surprisingly flexible in situations that require patience, endurance, and emotional control. However, their adaptability comes with a challenge: they need emotional security to truly thrive. Without a strong foundation, they can feel lost or overwhelmed. Small blue diamond: how to apply this trait in your life. Learn to embrace change while still holding on to the values that ground you. Like Capricorn, develop emotional resilience by finding stability within yourself rather than depending on external factors. 22. A tendency toward manipulation, the subtle art of influence. Capricorn is not a sign that seeks to manipulate others with ill intent, but their deep understanding of human nature gives them the ability to influence situations in their favor. Whether it's in business, relationships, or social settings, they know how to present themselves strategically to achieve their goals. This skill can be a blessing when used ethically. It allows Capricorn to navigate complex situations with intelligence. However, if misused, it can create unnecessary power struggles or emotional detachment. Small blue diamond: how to apply this trait in your life. Use your ability to understand people for positive influence rather than control. Inspire others with wisdom and integrity instead of resorting to subtle manipulation. 23. A persuasive and charismatic presence, the quiet power of Capricorn. While they are not always the loudest person in the room, Capricorn has a natural persuasive ability. Their words carry weight because they are grounded in logic, experience, and careful thought. People are drawn to their wisdom and trust their judgment, making them excellent advisors, mentors, and leaders. This charisma is not based on theatrics but on quiet confidence. They do not need to seek validation. People naturally respect them because of their steady, reliable nature. Small blue diamond: how to apply this trait in your life. Develop quiet confidence like Capricorn by speaking with intention, staying true to your values, and leading with action rather than just words. 24. A relentless pursuit of dreams, the will to succeed against all odds. Failure is not an option for Capricorn. They have an innate fear of stagnation, which drives them to keep moving forward no matter how many obstacles they face. Their resilience comes from their deep understanding that success is a long-term journey, not an overnight achievement. Even when life knocks them down, they do not stay down for long. Their strength lies in their ability to rebuild, reinvent, and push past limitations. Small blue diamond: how to apply this trait in your life. When facing setbacks, adopt Capricorn's mindset. See every challenge as an opportunity for growth. Stay focused on your goals, and don't let temporary failures define your journey. 25. Winning Capricorn's heart, the key to unlocking their true love. To truly win the heart of a Capricorn, one must approach them with honesty, patience, and unwavering commitment. They do not fall for empty words or fleeting passion, they seek something real, something built on trust and shared values. Capricorn admires people who take initiative and express their intentions clearly. They value partners who are strong, independent, and reliable. But most importantly, they need someone who understands that love, for them, is not just an emotion, it is a lifelong commitment. Small Blue Diamond: how to apply this trait in your life. If you love a Capricorn, show them through consistent actions rather than just words. Build trust, respect their need for security, and prove that your intentions are genuine. Final thoughts: the complete essence of Capricorn. Capricorn is a sign of depth, resilience, wisdom, and emotional strength. They embody the perfect balance between ambition and sensitivity, practicality and dreams, independence and devotion. Through these 25 traits, we see why Capricorn is truly a blessed sign, one that teaches us the power of perseverance, the importance of trust, and the beauty of building something meaningful in life. If you've enjoyed this journey into the mind of Capricorn, don't forget to subscribe to Zen Mind Peaceful Life. This is just the beginning. Stay with us as we continue exploring the wisdom of astrology, self-discovery, and personal growth. Now, what trait of Capricorn resonates with you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And let's keep the conversation going.